Hi friends, so this is Mehndi and this is our day 2 of 100 days of no code challenge, and today we are going to build a simple journal database with no code just to track the progress of our how we are going with this progress with this 100 days of no code challenge. So we are going to use Baserow as our database. We don't need to learn the uh, whole nitty-gritties of the database. Okay, so just simply we are just going to make a database table with some few simple fields in that. Okay, so for that we are going to use a base row as our application. So we're gonna go here inside of base row. Now we have to create an account. You know that, like, we just need to click on press simple. So I'm gonna pause the video for a moment. Okay, so now we are done with this part. We just signed up for this one. Let's check if we got any email. No, nothing. So just a very simple sign up. So this is our workspace. This is the name, basically your name, and it says like workspace. Now we are going to work inside of that as like, now we are inside of this workspace, and we now need to click on create new database. Okay, so let's say 100 days of no code challenge. I mean, that's what we are trying to build here, right? So let's type 100 days of no code. Okay, and add the database. Now that we have the table with us, we are going to make a few changes in this table. We are basically going to edit this table. Okay, let's click on edit field, and now we want to make it as a day. Okay, let's change this to a number. Save it. Okay, it's making a few changes here. Okay, save it. Let me show you that it's active. Let's click on this field. Okay, so complete. We are adding a few new tables in here. I mean, not a table, but just you know a field in here. Okay, say we are using base row. You can add anytime you want to add. You can add as much option as you want as you go. Okay, so that's how you're going to work. Now let's add a new data type for rating 0 to 5. Color, leave that. We can change the color as well if you want to. So let's just change color from this to green. So, okay, so let's just change the name from rating to difficulty. Okay, let's add a new field. Let's make it a plating type. Let's have a different color. Let's add another one. Says long text notes. Let's say you want to add some data in here. Okay, so let's say day 2. Let's say add some description, how to build a journal. Leave this complete part because it's not completed yet. So go with the tools, click on it. The Baserow is the tool that we are using now. And for the difficulty part, let's say 1. And on the interest part, let's say 3. On the note section, I mean, this is a sample note, nothing else. I mean, just I don't want to add a few. If you want, we can add a few more records in here. That's totally fine. Day 2, day 3, day 4, we could go with a lot of them. Let's say we want to add one more and we want to, okay, so it's a day 1 and the day setup success, and let's say, okay, it's a day 1 task description, it was completed. I mean, I don't think I've used any tool. I'm just leaving it. Difficulty was easy, interest was full. Then, I mean, initial setup. That's it. Okay. Let's say day 3. We can add as much as you want to. Okay. So let's just leave that. Let's click on the grid part now, and we'll see like there are different views of it. You can go with any view. You can see the form. Let's want to create a form. Okay. So let's create a form. Name it daily entries, and let's make it a collaborative one. Let's add the form in here. It's the fields that says data. We are now converting that. You can see that in the form of you saw the database that we built with date, task description. These are the fields on that. Now we are making a form. We are converted that to a form way. Okay. So now we can add some title in here. Okay. Let's say the title should be daily 101. Then a description. Let's add a description to it. Then let's click on this one. It's required. Okay, so why we are doing this is because the new tools can't be added to the table directly. You know that, right? We have the option, so that's why we are adding it here, so that we can anyone can type, like if you are using a new tool apart from Baserow, So with the form, using the form, you can simply just type the name and it will get added. That's why we are using it and making it available to the form. Okay. So we're using it. Let's just go ahead and okay, let's just adding a message in here. Okay. You can add your cover image, logo, whatever you want to, but that's totally fine. Let's just share it. You can share the form. Just copy this one. Let's preview this. So let's say we want to make an entry. Let's say um, Google Sheet. Ah, interesting. Okay, let's add all of them in here. Day. Then we have task description. Then we have complete. Okay, then we have tools used. That is it, right? Just aligning them with that. Okay, so basically, like you cannot add something directly here. So to do that, we have to add those stuff right inside of the table view, not here. Okay, so we have to see the table. In that table view itself, we had to add them. So day number 3, task description, whether it's completed or not. Then we can use the tools use. So if you add that, so it is just like on the front end of that, and that everything will be added there. So it's a good one, right? So let's see where we are. Okay, we still need to add that difficulty. Then we have the interest. Then we have the notes. We just added it all. Let's just refresh the page now. You see the date, task completed, tools used, difficulty, notes, and then submit it. Once you submit it, you will be able to see the data inside of that. Okay. So let's go back to the dashboard. Now we have this table. Okay, so in order to just revert back and see that a different view, right? Apart from the form, let's see the grid view now. So you see that we have these options for the tools. Let's say if we want to add Google Sheet as well. Okay, once we add this one here, and then if you go back to this form and see, we have the Google Sheet now. Let's say like it's day number 4. It's a test of the front end. Okay, it's not completed yet. Let's select the tool as Google Sheet. Google Sheet, you need to type it. Difficulty is, let's say this one, this is test. Submit this one. Oh, so complete. We need to make sure that this complete part should not be a mandatory one. You know why? Because submit this now. Either we need to refresh this part. Sorry. So let's say for test description. Let's say Google Sheet. Okay. Oops. Interesting. Okay, let's go back to the tools use part as a drop down. As a drop down, let's choose that. Let's refresh this page again. Say day 4 test. Then we don't need this one. Let's say Google Sheet. Let's say this test notes and submit this one. So now we have this one. Let's go back and just click on data, this view, click on grid. Now you will be able to see the fourth. Oh, it's pretty much simple, easy, and we have learned something new today, that we are building up the front. First, we build up the database, the backend part, and then we have built the front end part. Let me know like how you like it. If you have any questions, let me know, and then we can work on it together. Thank you so much.